This kick can decide it all. The nation holds its breath. Yes,
Today we are speaking about Ryan Nolan, an Irish player from Clare. He's a centre-back born in 1999 and he's currently 23 years of age. So at 6'2", he's a good size for a defender, and now he has a very interesting backstory right up to present day, and a good example for any young player that you don't just stick at home and hope to be discovered. You continue pushing yourself and out of your comfort zone, and who knows where the journey of life, and in particular football, will take you. So from an early age, his family moved to Spain. We're not sure the reason why, but presume just to have a better life. Some place called Torre Pacho, probably butchering that pronunciation, so apologies to anyone from Spain. And there he played for that, the youth side of Torre Pacho, and he was spotted by ex-Italian international player Casaraghi, who of course played for Chelsea but also for Juventus and Lazio. And as a result of Casaraghi seeing him, he went to Inter in 2015 as a 16-year-old, which is the first Irish guy to go there since Robbie Keane. Now, he was in the academies, of course, but there he played in the youth team. He even went on to captain the Inter team at youth level, which means you're highly thought of if you're captaining even a youth level team. So fair play to him. But in 2019, at the age of 20, he decided he had to move. Obviously, it's going to be hard to break into the Inter first team. He decided he had to move and try and make his breakthrough. And he went to an Italian 4th Division team named Arezzo, making 12 appearances before he was loaned out to a 3rd Division team, Giana, Erminio. So a year after signing for Arezzo, his contract was terminated by mutual consent after his loan spell at Giana, Erminio. There was rumours then in August of that year of interest from Leicester, and a move to Leeds was even mooted as being close to being agreed upon. But it appears Leeds wanted to sign him, loan him straight out after, and he obviously was a bit reluctant to that idea, and that might have soured that move to Leeds. You'd imagine, turning down Leeds was a bad move, but he subsequently turned up back in Spain for Getafe, and he played for their B team, who play in the Spanish 4th Division, and he appeared to be very close to making his debut for the first team in La Liga, which would be amazing. But then, unfortunately, he was crushingly ruled out for the season after tearing his cruciate ligament in training. So then it would appear his contract with Getafe was ended, most likely at the end of the the summer of 21. And then he spent a good 7 months looking around for a club. Not really sure who he had trials with. There wasn't really any mention of him. But hadn't even been mentioned that he left Getafe, really. But so, at that stage, a lot of people would have given up. But he persevered, and in February 22, probably in his eyes it was a step down, but he signed for Northampton in the English 4th Division, and they immediately loaned him out to Kidderminster Harriers. So again, another must have been a blow to his confidence, but he took it, and he was willing to make that move under those circumstances, which again is credit to his character. Unfortunately, at Kidderminster, he didn't really get a lot of playing time, and then he left Northampton about 4 months later after arriving. So in the summer of 22. But you'd imagine the story isn't going to pick up after that it's, where it's going to end after that, I don't know. But it did pick up for him. He signed for Raith Rovers in August, just gone, 22. And Raith Rovers are in the Scottish Championship, which is basically the second division in the pyramid in Scotland. And since he's gone to Raith Rovers, he's had a good run. He started regularly until November. He went out of the team, presumably due to some niggles, not 100% sure. And as of this month, January 23, he's back in the team, coming off the bench regularly. And so that's, again, a move that's probably worked out the best for him in his pro career in the senior teams. So he's obviously a player that doesn't give up. He's not afraid to go wherever it is to make it, whether that's where in the globe, and also, steps he has to make, stepping stones or whatever. He can represent Ireland and Spain too, though I'd imagine international football isn't something he's focusing on at the moment. It's a bit ahead of him at the moment, so he's going to knuckle down like he has done at Raith Rovers. He's only 23, but, all those experiences today, playing in different countries, Spain, Italy, England, being Irish and Spanish, probably nationality as well, because he grew up there. The language he has, the qualities he's developed, and the skills at youth level, and the fact he's shown that he's gone anywhere to play football and become a professional. You'd imagine this isn't going to be the end of the story. He's, obviously got a lot of determination, and I'm sure his journey will be extremely interesting one, and we'll keep track of it as it goes on. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him someday representing Ireland. Obviously he could represent Spain too, but I'd imagine unless he isn't close to playing for Ireland, he won't consider playing for someone else. But if he's not going to play for Ireland, he's not going to play for Spain, is he? But he's Irish through and through, so I'd imagine Spain aren't really a contender for him. But so all the best in his future, and be keeping an eye on it. Thanks for listening.